Duping is stealing. You steal the intellectual property of someone by wearing a copy.
I think what a lot of the more expensive brands are failing to understand is that we are the ones who will ultimately decide what we find valuable and therefore what we find valuable enough to buy at whatever set price point. And I think the truth of the matter is that there are simply some original perfumes that are and will continue to be worth their money to a section of the population. And there are other perfumes, whether it's designer, niche, blah, 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 that people don't think is offering enough for it to justify its own price tag. Case in point, Vanille Planifolia by Guerlain. It's amazing. It's over $600. It's an insane price, but it is amazing. As someone who loves the note of vanilla, I think that this is worth continuing to buy. I know that sounds crazy. Vanilla Aura by Maison Azrar. For a lot of people, they feel like this gives them a close enough experience to Vanille Planifolia to where they don't need to buy this again. And that's not wrong or incorrect. That is their experience with that fragrance. For me, that's not the case. But then if we take Pink Blush versus Young Bougie Marshmallow, this is a 1.7 fluid ounce size bottle. That is more than $100. This is Pink Blush by Ardal Zaffaron. This smells almost exactly the same as Young Bougie Marshmallow, if not better, especially in terms of its performance. More than 3 ounces for less than 30 bucks. This is a situation where I don't need to repurchase my Young Bougie Marshmallow when it's finished. This does not add enough value to justify that price point over its many alternatives to me. There are other people who would say, no, I'm a ride or die for Young Bougie all day long, and I think that's great. For me, Pink Blush gets her done. It's all a mixed bag. Also, guys, I think the little dirty secret that a lot of people don't want to talk about or mention is the fact that a lot of your favorite expensive brands, guess what? They dupe too. Yes, they do. They just don't make it blatantly clear that that's what this is. I say all of that to say, while technically there is no fragrance that can ever be a literal one-to-one of another scent, it can get pretty damn close. That's the other thing people don't talk about. A lot of people who debate clones versus originals, you are a perfume mutant, like myself. You're a perfume addict. You smell a lot of different perfumes, you're very into the hobby, you're picking out different notes, da-da-da-da. Most people, it's not that deep. They just want a scent that is going to make them smell nice. So when you walk past them wearing your $250 perfume, and then the next day you walk past them wearing that same scent DNA, but in a $35 bottle, chances are that most people are not going to be able to tell the difference. And I feel like that's what a lot of these expensive brands don't want us to realize, but it's true. So I'm a big believer in supporting both and continuing to buy both and picking the one that you feel is best for you. Pick the one that you think you like the smell of more, regardless of whether or not it is the clone or the original. And of course, do whatever is right for your wallet.